Alrighty, what's up? Bald Eagle has landed. I am back in my other place I dwell from time to time. I don't know why I didn't just say my apartment. Fucking hell. Oh, it's gonna be one of these videos, huh? Huh? Oh, and the camera's not gonna focus either. Perfect. Yeah, I didn't want anything to go right anyway. Fuck, that'd be dumb and boring and lame. I have my cup that says, "It's way too early for this shit," which is ironic because it's nighttime. Get it? I'm fucking hilarious. So, and super not like other girls. Let's address the elephant in the room first and foremost. I put on makeup and a dress specifically for this video. Do not let me fool you. I haven't left the house once today. So, well, I went on a walk. That's it. But I did get a lot of chores done. I actually have an alarm set on my phone for 13 minutes because I have to go change my laundry. So that's what's up. But that's what's up, dude. I am kind of this hair. It's so weird. Isn't it weird? And now I have two like full tattoo sleeves. So that's what's going on with me. What's going on with you? Who, me? Oh my god. Well, just the same old, same old. Actually today I did end up going to the store and buying some new eggs, so that was... Sorry to interrupt. Well, I wasn't talking to you, so I feel like more okay about it. Oh, whatever. You are such a bitch. Okay, it's fine. Would now be a good time to introduce myself, or... Yes, fine, introduce yourself. Okay, cool, yeah. I'm the other version of her. The yin to her yang, whatever. The one that has to, like, step in and clean up when she fucks up, which is pretty often, so. What I was gonna say, what else is new in my life is someone died. That was like so morbid, dude. Don't you fucking laugh. I'm not. I am so not. Well, why is your face like a little kid on Christmas? All high spirits over here because of some spirits. I'm not. I'm really the fuck. Okay. That one didn't land. This is morbid. This is really fucking morbid. I gotta chill with the F word as well. Okay, let's just like regroup. Yeah, someone died. And it is difficult. And it's hard because I always try to make light of things, like even really, really dark things. And like, again, this is gonna sound so cliche and pick me, but it's like, it is to cope. Because I'm like, girl, it's either that or become or abusing substances. So you gotta let me talk my shit. But let's see. Yeah, I just wanted to talk to you about grappling with mortality, if you don't mind, if that's okay with you. Because I feel as though I'm a very deep person just in general, and I feel like I have an existential crisis at least once a day, It's part of my daily routine. You see influencers doing their little fuck-ass daily routines, which are all bullshit, by the way, but I'm not here to hate or slander. Just kidding, I do love to do that, but not tonight. Because like I said, it's way too early for this shit. But, oh my god, damn it, what was I saying? Oh yeah, existential, and constantly just thinking about, oh my god, the ins and outs of life, and, again, I feel like these videos come across like so pick me, choose me, love me. Basically suck my dick, I don't care. This is kind of just how it is. And also, if y'all thought I was bad before, someone dying, woof. Okay, y'all have never seen someone spiral more. And like I said, I'm laughing and smiling about it right now because if I don't, I will break down. So, we're gonna go with, we're not the latter. I have realized I have gone back and forth with life and death so much, and I've been thinking about it, and I've just been wondering why the fuck we're given this life just to die. Like, it seems like Such a sick joke. And like why we get so closely connected to humans or things or whatever just to lose them one day. Because the reality of that is you don't get to take anything with you. I don't know where we go. Also, again, if this video is too heavy for you, please, I don't want to fucking rock your world, okay? You can leave whenever. Do not, please, please, please protect your peace, babe. I just have to say this because I'm feeling it. But I wrote in my notes, and I'm hoping like me saying this is gonna like spark some conversation. I don't know how long this video is gonna be. I don't really give a fuck. I'm just gonna talk. You so are. Okay. My time with the person that I lost is gone. She's gone. And I know this sounds really, really cliche, and a lot of people, this is like the last thing you want to hear when you first are grieving and you're first in the grieving processes of things is when someone looks at you and says, "Oh, but they're still with you. They'll always be with you." Bitch, shut the fuck up. No, the hell they're not. I want her right now. I want to touch her, and I want to hold her hand. And I want to hug her. And I want to be near her. Fuck off with that she's still with you bullshit. Like, I can't. That is the worst. Oh my god. And another thing about this whole grieving thing is, like, there's literally nothing anyone can say to you. And in fact, a lot of the time when people say things to you, it, like, pisses you off. You get mad. You're like, fuck off. Like, thank you so much for trying in your own way, but, like, you are so not helping. You're, like, trying to put a Band-Aid on a gaping wound right now, and it's just not gonna go. Like, I have been furious with this whole grief thing, and I don't know. I'm trying to work through that because it's just not a pleasant place to be, but oh my god. I feel like I've already bounced around so much, but now that that is subsided a bit, and I have had time to sit with all of it, it is kind of true. Her presence is still with me in so many ways I could have never expected. And, you know, another thing to keep in mind if you're not a spiritual person, which I am, and I know a lot of people don't like the spiritual hippy-dippy woo-woo crap, grow up, okay? That's how I'm coping. Don't give me shit. But even if you just want to look at it in like a scientific sort of way to try to keep someone close to you, everyone has a certain amount of energy that they have, and everyone has their own energetic whatever the fuck we got going on. Like, people say it all the time, like, "Oh my god, I love her energy," or "I love his energy," or like, we all have an energy about us. That's just kind of everything's energy, right? Energy can't be created nor destroyed, I think. Oh my god, because what if I'm wrong, though? Will you, like, talk to them while I do this? No, because I hate it when you make me talk to them. That's your job, princess. My job is to just edit around your bullshit and make you look good, you know? Well, sweetie, you're gonna have to talk to them twice, so I suggest you get the fuck over yourself. Wait, what? Twice? Well, what's the other time gonna be? The second time when I have to go check the laundry. Just talk. So, how's your day? Guess I'm supposed to entertain you and talk to you. Yeah, like I was trying to say earlier, I went to the grocery store and bought some free-range, non-organic eggs, or organic eggs, non-organic. I don't really know what's going on. There's a new bougie grocery store where I live. It's not new, actually. I just don't shop there very often, but I wanted to splurge on some eggs, so got a 6-pack. I wish I would have put my money towards a 6-pack of Coors Light, but, you know, we're trying to be better around these parts. I hope this is what she means. This is really awkward. I hate this. Boom. I was right. You know why? Because the internet told me. So, God, I hate this generation I live in. This is so bad. There's so much that okay. One thing I'm going to say. Death has taught me so much. She's been gone for a little bit over a week, and I feel like I've learned a fucking lifetime of information. It's insane. It's like I've had this like download of information, and it's just, I don't know, dude. It's a lot. I'm in a constant state of being overwhelmed. And I was like that before grief. So yeah, sprinkle some grief in there, girl. I don't know if it's a recipe for disaster or success. I can't talk tonight. But stay tuned. I guess we'll find out. Oh man. Anyway, energy can't be destroyed, which means her energy is still there. It's like hard to explain because when you've been touched and so connected by someone else's presence and energy, you take a lot of that on without even realizing it. Whether it's good or bad, like you kind of are the people that you are the closest to. You are. Like we're all so connected, especially when we spend a lot of time together. And like, you know, when you spend a lot of time with a certain amount of person, it's like, ah yes, a certain amount of person. A certain person, good lord. And you guys start to say shit at the same time. Anyway, you just pick up each other's energy. So like her dying doesn't mean her energy's gone. I've had to look at it in a scientific sort of way like that as well. Scientific, I don't know. Just more like a logical side of things, because my brain just automatically tries to like be logical about shit. Instead of spiritual, but I am very, very spiritual. And it wasn't just from this, like I've been that way, but this has definitely kind of solidified it. And then I went on a whole tangent about, you know, using religion and spirituality to be kind of a shitty person and to be vain, and it was just really rambly, so I cut it. That's a whole nother topic that you don't need to hear about. Also, I get pretty heated for no reason, so it's kind of silly. But here's the synopsis of what I said. People justify their religious beliefs to be a total asshole. So, there you go. And I don't fuck with that. Oh, Lord. Anyway, it's all just made me realize that what the actual fuck have I been spending my time on and focusing on? If I could, any of us could just up and die at any moment. And I think that our society tries to like dance around that almost. Like, even like I've just realized that when I talk to certain people, it's a very uncomfortable subject, death is. Especially in like Western culture. And it's like, death, it shouldn't be. It is hard because it's the most emotional, vulnerable thing. It's so, oh my God, and no one knows what to make of it. It's the most profound part about this life, and it's also the only guarantee. There is just life and death, and they do this fucking little dance with us because one can't exist without the other, and they are both here, I believe, to teach us certain things. And if there wasn't death, life wouldn't be as I keep saying the word profound, but yeah, profound and sacred as it is. And you wouldn't enjoy anything ever, because you would never think about it being the last time you'd ever do something or the last time you'd ever see someone. And like I said, nothing would be special. And we don't think like this more often than not. And that's, you know, fair. I don't want people going around thinking about death all the time, because I do that and it's miserable. But funny enough, this whole thing, in a weird way, because I used to fear death so much, has made me like kind of just been like, oh, okay, fuck, well, I might as well just live. Like, and live to the best of my abilities based on my own circumstances that I've been given in this life. That's my only job. Really, if you think about it. And it's just made me almost put the pedal to the metal and just be like, you know what? Okay, fuck it. I'm all in. I'm alive, and I want to do. I want to get what I want out of this life, and it's made me appreciate so much. My time with people is so much more like I want to soak up every moment with you, and I want to just really be in your presence, especially if I really love you and adore you. Oh, shit, girl. You know what to do. I just gotta get my laundry. Hold on. Wait, what was I saying? I need to remember what I was saying. I need to make a note of what I was saying real quick. Okay. I'll be right back. Yeah, so I guess I have to entertain you. Well, you look great. Um she is, taking her clothes out of the dryer so they don't get wrinkly. Because no one likes wrinkly clothes. I mean, let's be honest. I sure don't. Is it hot in here? I don't. This is taking longer than usual. Hope she's okay. How you been? Anyone died in your life? Cool. I'm just now realizing that I don't get an answer. I hope not. Hope you're well. For the love of God, come back. Oh. Alright, bitches, we're back. As I was saying, I was gone for a lot longer than I anticipated. Yeah, I gathered that. Okay, you're fine. Mellow out. So much theatrics with this one. Such a drama queen. But, it's made me appreciate my time with people, places, and things more. Because I want to soak up all of their energy while it's present with me, because I know that it won't always be. This has shown me how just the rug can get pulled out from under me quicker than I could have ever anticipated. And no one prepares you for that in life. No one. I was telling my mom this the other day, because I've been hurting so much. And it's interesting because I, on paper, have such a good life. And I do. I'm not denying that. I'm trying to figure out a way to say this without sounding so completely fucked. I've been given so much in this life by my parents. And just in general, I have so much material things that I don't need at all. And I have a lot of really beautiful people in my life, and I got very, very lucky. And again, growing up, my brother and I were so spoiled. We got almost anything that we asked for. And yet, my brother and I are two of the saddest human beings I've ever seen. And it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't. But that's the thing about it, is yeah, okay, we got really lucky. And I don't take that lightly, and I don't take that for granted. I actually feel quite guilty about it. But that's another topic for another video, though. I feel guilty about things that have been so far out of my control. And I think all of us have that to an extent. But why are we hurting so bad when we have everything? Because you also have mental illness and addiction in your family, babes. It doesn't make sense. And it's in the Buddhist religion, I think, where the Buddha, I hope I'm not getting this wrong, was born rich and still experienced suffering, and then he went outside of his kingdom and castle where he lived, and he saw all the suffering around him, and so he came to the conclusion that to be alive was to suffer. I think that's the story. I'm so sorry if that's wrong, though. Anyway, And that's kind of what I've gathered about this whole thing, because I also see so many people in the town that I grew up in where there's wealth. And I'm not saying this to like, I think money's a very taboo topic, understandable. But I'm saying this because I value the truth, and this is the truth of my life and my story is like I grew up around wealth. And yet the people that I knew were some of the most unhappy fuckers ever. And mental illness and suicide are very big. And so then this whole thing's just got me thinking. I'm like, well, if I fucking grew up with being able to get anything at my fingertips, that's a blessing and a curse because it does not prepare you for the real world. I've moved out on my own for the first time recently, and I've had a year from hell. A reality check from hell. And then also, I've lost, like I said, one of the closest people to me. No one prepares you for that shit, and I wish they would. Like, I wish in school they would literally teach a class on grief. Like, we learn such dumb, unimportant shit, and the shit that really matters, no one prepares you for it. And it's also like, well, how can you, Like, you're not going to know the feeling until you know it, and until you feel it for yourself. I don't even know how I got on this topic, dude, but what I was getting at is, like, I've been really thinking about my own life, and I've been really breaking it down, and I'm like, you know what? How many times is it going to be, once I get this, I'll be happy? How many times is it going to be once I do this, then I'll be happy? How many times am I going to keep delaying happiness for myself and getting in my own way? How many times am I going to do that? No more. No more times. You know why? Because this life is too fucking short to not let yourself feel happy and let yourself feel good. And to stop worrying about the trivial shit. Like, dude, there is so much beauty that this life has to offer. And I spent a fair amount of time worrying about the stuff that is so, oh my God, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And it really has put into perspective what I actually want for myself. Because I'm like, well, if I'm just going to die anyway, like we all are, like the billions of people that have come before us will, and like the billions of people that have come after us will also. Wow, that sure is a lot of people coming. And yet you still can't. Okay, sorry, I'll fuck off. What the hell am I doing? Like, that's another thing. It's like, is there even any meaning? Or do I assign that meaning? And I've basically come to the conclusion that's like, I want to be more open and honest. And I want to be... And it sucks because I did have to have someone fucking die to think about all these things. That's what it is, because I'm so pissed and I'm so hurt and I'm so mad and I miss them, Like, I miss them. And yet, without them, that's the only reason I am growing. And that's the only reason I am thinking about these things. And that's the only reason that I'm truly trying to put myself on a different path. Is because someone died. So yes, it is necessary. Death is necessary, even though it fucking sucks. I also been watching this show called 6 Feet Under. It's an older one. Oh my god. It's really not. I'm like, it's an ancient fossil one. You dinosaurs out there. I know you guys watched it. But anyway, it's really, really good, and it's 6 feet under, and death is prominent in every episode, and I would used to be so scared of that, and I would never be able to watch the show, and now I'm just like, okay, death isn't bad, though. Like, we make it seem like it's such a bad, scary, taboo thing, and I think it's just that unknown aspect of it all, and also the loss, and like I said, it makes sense why we demonize it, but like, death isn't all bad. The same way life isn't all good. Death is what makes life, and it is what makes it important. And it sheds your layers, and it opens you up once you realize that you are also not immune to the human experience. And what comes with the human experience? Oh, well, a whole bunch of emotion and death. It's so sick and twisted. What the fuck? Oh my god. And I also been thinking about it. I'm like, how is it me of all people? Like, why am I here during this time? Our world, 2025, bro? What? Why? And my life experience. Is there a rhyme or reason, or is it just all just a shit show? Like, I don't know. But for myself, I want to be the one that gives my life reason. It's either that or kill myself. Girl, you like can't say that. Rein it in. I'm allowed to make those jokes, okay, bitch? We'll talk about that another time too. Anyway, if I sorry. Okay. Anywho, it's like, oh my god, I get to pick what matters to me. Fuck everyone else. Not really. Love you guys. We are like, you're great, but also fuck you. You don't get to decide what I do with my life. I do. And I don't care about what other people have to say about it. I do. I'm overcompensating. But like, I'm trying not to care, because why would I not? You know, and also allow myself to be happy with no guilt. I wish everyone could have that experience. And that's another thing. I don't know why people get dealt such a shitty hand in this life. I don't know. I don't know, dude. But it's interesting to think about. Also, as far as being happy goes, I think it's important to realize that the happiest people allow themselves to feel very deeply, and they let themselves feel every single emotion that does come with the human experience. Because if you spend all of your time running away from your pain and chasing your happiness, you can only run for so long. And also, if you chase happiness, you're never going to find it, girl. You chase anything, it's going to run further away. You kind of, that's, you know, chasing, it's not going to work. But, God, I'm sorry, this is such a good conversation, because I need to hear all of this. And I had something I was going to say. And now I totally fucking forgot. Oh, running away from your pain. Baby, it's gonna catch up with you. That's another thing about this whole experience, is this has like sat me down and like forced me to just face all of my pain and all of my shit. And I'm like unraveling slowly. Like, I'm slowly unraveling. And like, it's like one of those sweaters, you know, when you like one little wool comes out of place and then the whole thing unravels. That's how I feel right now. And like ego death. Also, I'm just like, this whole year's been ego death, because again, I grew up so sheltered, like so sheltered. And like, I didn't know about anything, and naive, except for, yeah, my life story is an interesting one. I mean, it's not done yet, unless I die. Speaking of which, but I don't think I am. Oh man, I think I'm gonna try to keep making these videos as long as I got a beat in my heart and breath in my lungs, because I really do enjoy it. I like talking to you. You're really hot. Anyway, but I'm ego death. I'm like again, death teaches you so much about yourself too, because like when someone dies, you realize so much more about yourself, and you have to like take the time to sit back and really think about your own life and own existence. And like, it kind of like snaps your ass, there we go, into gear, and like lights a fire under your ass. I was saying all of this in my last video too, but man, it's true. Man, it's true. And one loss doesn't take away all the other life that you have around you, obviously. And like, also, I think this is where I want to leave it. Death helps you love. And it sounds very backwards, but it does, because it helps you fall in love with your own existence and the existence of other people that you have in your life that aren't dead. And actually, fuck it, it makes you fall in love with all the dead bitches too. Like, it makes you a lot kinder and warmer and softer. At least it does me. I can't speak for everybody, actually. I know some fuck asses can be like, well, didn't do that for me. Okay, I'm speaking from my own experience then. Shut up. Not everything is about you. But death has made me love the present moment more too. And love what I have now more. Because since I know that people, places, and things can get taken away from me in the blink of an eye, it obviously, again, like I said, it gives me that appreciation with. And then you do experience that loss, and what does that leave you with? Yourself. People are going to come and go, and there's going to be losses and gains and all of the things, but the one constant is you. When you lose something, it leaves you, it leaves you with yourself and the mark that they made on you to take with you going forward. And that's a hard pill to swallow. It really, really is. It's always been a hard pill to swallow for me. Goodbyes have never been easy for me, and understanding that that is the way that things are has been difficult, as I'm sure it is for all of us. But because when you love someone, you're realizing that you're looking into yourself, I guess, so to speak. Like, they're showing you a part of you that you really enjoy. That is what love is anyway. It's just all big one, it's all part of you. Like, you're just figuring out different sides of you, and that, love brings out sides of you that you like, and people do that too. Like, when you say I love you to someone, you're just really saying I love who I am when I'm around you. But just because they're not there physically doesn't mean you have to lose that part of yourself, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And you weren't only put in this life to just lose things. I mean, that would be so fucking unfair. I mean, this life's unfair enough as it is, but you weren't just put here to experience loss, because, again, going back to the whole life and death, yin and yang, whatever weird, twisted little pattern-y dance we got going on here, there's always the other side of things that's like, you gain stuff too. If you think that when you lose someone or something that you love very deeply, that's the only thing that you're gonna, nothing can ever replace it, obviously. I hate when bitches say that. Or I hate when, a dog dies and, someone's like, we gotta go buy a new dog to replace it. No, what the fuck? No. Mourn your dog, dude. What the hell? Don't go buy a new one. That's not gonna do nothing. Anyway, I don't know why we got on a dead dog Marley and me tangent. But anyway, seriously though. Oh, our dog died. We gotta go get a new one, girl. Take some time to mourn that hoe. Jesus Christ. Anyways, you weren't only put here to experience loss, because, again, that would just be, man. You were put here to experience gaining new people too. And again, just because one person died doesn't mean that every single bitch on planet Earth is dead. Far from, actually. There's a lot you can gain still, and it's hard to keep this perspective when you're in the thick of it. Trust me, girl. As the Backyardigans once said, I'm also in the thick of it too. Into the thick of it. But there's a lot of other people out there that can provide you with different feelings and different experiences. And also, when someone else's life ends, it doesn't mean yours does. Actually, it starts a whole new beginning. Which, again, beginnings and endings. You see where I'm getting at, right? It all flows. It all has a pattern. And I think we spend a lot of our time trying to fight the flow of life and the way things are. And Girl, you're never gonna win that fight. I'm sorry. But there's a lot to gain too. There's, everyone always, I think, likes to focus on what they're gonna lose, but you often forget about what the fuck you could be gaining too. And it's all just molding you into the human you're becoming. And there's no right or wrong way, and you're doing great. You're doing good. I hope you see it. And my heart goes out to yours all the time. If you found this video, fucking A. Hi, welcome. We're just getting started around here, but yeah. Thanks for listening to me grapple about mortality. That was really fun. We should do that again sometime. Maybe next time you'll get lucky and I'll put out. All right. Yeah. Okay. This was a very all over the place video. I don't give shit. Like, this is just how we do it around here. Oh my god. I just literally fucking... I almost said palmed. What would be the same? Mouthed that tea bag. Like, Jesus. Trying to figure out how I want to end this. I got nothing. I'm sure you do, though. Sure, yeah. Your time is short. Don't waste it. Or do. I don't really care. I knew it. Ugh. I love you. Oh, please, don't flatter me. You're just saying that because Lynn died. No, I'm not just saying that because Lynn died. Okay, maybe a little, but I actually do love you. And this whole thing is making me appreciate you a lot more because I'm stuck with you. Well, damn, don't be too happy about it, but I'm okay with it. Because, what's the alternative? I spend the rest of my life fighting myself. Girl, we've done that for 21 years, and where's that gotten us? Yeah, well, nowhere good, that's for sure. Exactly. Anyways, now go away. I want to talk to them again. Ouch! Okay, fine. Talk your nonsense. I don't care. Love you. Mean it. You're gonna die one day anyway. That's a depressing way to end the video. So go live! I beg of you. Go have a life. Go have a life. Because holy shit, we're alive, and that is something. So go live. Alright. I love you. Thanks for watching. Sexy. Sleazeball. Freakazoid. I don't know why I'm insulting you now. Okay, bye. Alright. That's it. That's it. I love you. And like she said, you're doing great. Go easy on yourself, champ. Hugs and kisses. XOXO. Gossip girl. Well, sweetie, you're gonna have to talk to them twice, so I suggest you get... Fuck! I'm not! I am so not what... Fuck. I'm not! I am so not! Why do you have a little, like a Fuck! I feel like a little fairy princess ready to fly away. I found this dress in my closet and I put it on because, like, it was white, and so I wanted to do, like, yin and yang. Anyway, I feel like Wendy from Peter Pan. I also realized I have a horrible habit of itching my nose, like right here. The videos. Not cute. And playing with my hair. That's not really existent. Twice? Well, what's the other time gonna be? Fuck! Your time is short. Don't waste it. I'm literally gonna put in my 2 weeks, swear to God.